Hey you guys, it is me Laura with scrapsoфencouragement.com, and I hope you are finding time to do some holiday crafting throughout this holiday season with your family. I thought I would share a little bit of footage with you of me and my kids making some cards for Hospitalized kids. We're making holiday cards, but you can send in cards for any time of the year right now. Over on my blog, scrapsoфencouragement.com, we are doing another card drive. We're hoping to get 100 cards in to share with kids who have to spend the holiday and the next couple months in the hospital. And this is just something that can really brighten their day, but you can find all of the details for that card drive over on my website, scrapsoфencouragement.com. And I do hope that you join us there and that you get your family involved as well. This is a card design that would be perfect for holiday get-togethers or to create a family tradition of making cards together over your Christmas break. And you can use any supplies that you have. I will link the supplies that I'm using below, but you can use any supplies that you have to make this card. I'm starting out with a piece of pattern paper that matches the size of my card base. So this piece is 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. And I'm just using liquid glue to adhere that to the front of my card base. I like using liquid glue because I can wiggle it around and make sure it's lined up, but you can use whatever adhesive you like. Now I'm going to pull in the focal point of my card. You can use stickers, you can use things that you've punched out or cut out. You can really use kind of anything fun that you have. I used some dies, some stitched shape dies to cut out some of these fun guys from my designer series paper. But you can really use anything that you have, things that your kids like, anything like that. Next, I created a panel to put on the center of my card. Now, I used some stitched rectangle dies to create this panel, but you can just cut a rectangle out if you would like. This one is 4 3/4 by 3 3/8 of an inch. Then I got a piece of contrasting colored patterned paper. Wow, say that 5 times fast. But what I'm going to do with this is I cut it at a 1.5 inch strip that was just the length of my entire piece of paper. And I am going to give it this torn effect. So in order to see those torn edges like I have on this card, you want to pull toward you. So I just am going to go around this and pull toward me, and then I'm going to look at my card to measure how long to get it. It doesn't have to be exact, you can just kind of play with it. So I'm going to tear all around the edges of this piece of pattern paper. Once I have that all torn out, I'm just going to play a little bit with the placement on my card. I have my sentiment that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to kind of play with it, put it all together. I don't actually want to glue anything down until I have stamped my sentiment. That way, if I mess up my stamping, I haven't lost all of the elements to my card. I decided to stamp my sentiment in shaded spruce because it matches the snowman's scarf, and I think it's fun to kind of coordinate colors wherever you can. So once I have my image stamped and I know that it looks good, I'm going to go ahead and glue down my strip, and I decided to pop the snowman up with some dimensionals. And then once I have all that down, it's just a matter of gluing this panel on the front of my card, and that is it. All I have to do next is fill this with some words of encouragement and some funny snowman jokes, and these cards are going to go out for the Cards for Hospitalized Kids card drive this week. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope that you join us in the Cards for Hospitalized Kids card drive and that you make crafting a fun part of your holiday. Be sure to subscribe, find more information, and get all the updates and everything you need to know, as well as links for all the supplies that I used in today's projects at my website, scrapsoфencouragement.com. And as always, I hope you find joy in creating as you spread kindness and encouragement with your scraps of paper. I'll talk to you later. Bye.